Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Momentum Monday. Thanks for spending a little time with me this morning. I wanted to tell you guys a story about something that happened to me last week. I was at an event for one of the local universities here at a scholarship luncheon. And, you know, it's where the scholarship creators and the scholarship recipients sit down, they have a luncheon, they get to know each other, just kind of chit chat, meet. And as donors, you get to understand the impact that you're having on you know, students who are receiving these scholarships. So anyway, you're sitting at a table with some students and then other donors, and it was kind of an interesting thing that happened. The four ladies who were sitting at our table, who were all students, each shared having a leadership minor, which it was leadership management or something like that. And one of the older gentlemen who was sitting at the table, after we had had lunch, asked the question, well, let me ask you ladies, what is the single most important quality that a leader can have? And, you know, being 19, 20, 21-year-old students, you know, they're kind of looking at them like they had just gotten called on in class. And I'm sitting at the table going, pick me, pick me, pick me. So finally he looked at me, he's like, sure, you know, tell me what you think it is. And I said, empathy. Empathy is the single most important character trait that a leader can have. And his mouth dropped to the floor, and he looks at me and says, nobody ever gets that question right. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of interesting. It made me feel good. I definitely asked if I could get a gold star, but you all know that I study leadership and coaching and development, so knowing that answer seemed pretty obvious to me. But what that means, you know, just on a perspective, you know, empathy is the ability to you know, connect with someone, to feel what they're feeling, and be able to relate to what someone is feeling. And as a leader, why that's important is, you know, if someone is struggling to achieve their goals, or if someone is striving hard to achieve their goals, either way, you being an empathetic leader speaks to the fact that you can help encourage and motivate them. If they are, if you have someone who's on a sales team and they're underperforming, empathy looks more like, what can I do? What's going on? As opposed to, why aren't you performing? Why aren't you performing? So just an example of how empathy is such an important leadership trait. I challenge you to think about that today, bringing empathy into your own business. And if you are a team of one, think about how you can be empathetic with yourself. If you lead people, then think about how you can bring empathy to your team. Anyway, just a little story for you guys. Hope you have a great Monday, and we'll see y'all next week.